The 4 doorways you should never cross after 60. As we journey through life, we come to understand that our energy is precious and our time limited. What truly matters isn't collecting acquaintances, but nurturing the relationships that bring warmth to our hearts. There comes a moment in everyone's life, perhaps you've already experienced it, when we realize certain places drain our spirits rather than lift them up. Today I want to share with you 4 homes that deserve no place in your life once you've gained the wisdom that comes with age. Think about this. How often have you left a gathering feeling worse than when you arrived? The heaviness in your chest, the mental exhaustion that follows. These aren't simply inconveniences. They're your body's way of signaling that something isn't right. The first doorway to avoid is the threshold where your presence feels like an obligation rather than a joy. You know these places, where conversation feels strained, where smiles don't quite reach the eyes. Perhaps they've known you for decades. Maybe they're even family, but something has shifted over time. The invitation comes, but without genuine enthusiasm behind it. It would be impolite to refuse, you might think. But consider this. At our age, we've earned the right to surround ourselves with authentic connections. Those forced interactions, they drain your spirit and steal moments that could be spent with those who truly treasure your company. I remember visiting my cousin Margaret every holiday for years, feeling the coolness behind her welcome, until I finally recognized that tradition without warmth is merely an empty ritual. The second doorway leads to homes where negativity hangs in the air like heavy smoke. You know them well, places where conversations revolve around who did what wrong, who said what terrible thing, whose life choices are worthy of criticism. These gossip chambers may seem harmless at first, even entertaining, but they gradually poison your outlook on life. At our age, we've witnessed enough of life's challenges to understand that kindness matters more than judgment. Why surround yourself with voices that tear others down? My neighbor Ruth used to invite me for tea, but those afternoons always ended with my heart feeling heavier, my mind cluttered with stories of community scandals and harsh judgments. One day I asked myself, is this how I want to spend the precious hours I have left? The answer was clear. The third doorway, perhaps the most insidious, leads to homes where you're valued not for your presence but for what you can provide. Here, you're remembered when a favor is needed, when skills require borrowing, when assistance becomes necessary. The phone rings after months of silence, and suddenly you're the dearest friend, until the need is met. My old friend Thomas only called when his computer needed fixing. My sister-in-law only invited me when she needed help with holiday cooking. I began to wonder, if tomorrow I could no longer offer these services, would these doors still open for me? Would my company alone be enough? If your honest answer is no, then it's time to reconsider crossing that threshold. The fourth doorway leads to homes where you constantly feel like an unwelcome guest. You sit at their table but feel invisible. Your stories go unheard, your opinions unacknowledged. You leave feeling smaller than when you arrived, questioning your own worth and wondering why you subjected yourself to such treatment. Margaret, a dear viewer who wrote to me last month, described visiting her daughter's home where conversations flow around her but never include her. I feel like furniture, she wrote, present but unnoticed. This isn't about expecting special treatment. It's about the basic dignity every human deserves. If a place makes you feel like a burden rather than a blessing, honor yourself by stepping away. Some of you might worry, but won't I be alone if I stop visiting these places? Let me assure you, authentic connection with just a few genuine souls brings more joy than dozens of hollow interactions. Quality trumps quantity, especially in our golden years when time becomes increasingly precious. Others might think, but they're family, I have an obligation. Remember this wisdom I learned from my grandmother. Blood creates relations, but love creates family. You can honor your roots without sacrificing your peace. Sometimes loving from a distance is the kindest choice for everyone involved. As we age, we gain not just years but clarity about what truly matters. We recognize that peace of mind isn't just a luxury, it's essential for our well-being. Each interaction either nourishes or depletes us. Each doorway we cross either welcomes us into warmth or exposes us to emotional chill. I encourage you today to take inventory of the homes you visit. Ask yourself, do I leave this place feeling enriched or exhausted? Am I valued here for who I am, not just what I can do? Your honest answers might surprise you, and they might just set you free. Life at 60 and beyond should be about gathering moments of joy, not collecting obligations. It should be about conversations that stimulate your mind and warm your heart, not exchanges that leave you questioning your worth. You've earned the right to choose your company wisely. If this message resonates with you, I'd love to hear your experiences in the comments below. Has there been a doorway you've stopped crossing that brought you peace? Or perhaps you're struggling with one of these situations right now. This community understands. We're walking this journey together. Before you go, if you found value in this message, please consider subscribing to our channel and sharing this video with someone who might need to hear it. Sometimes, the greatest gift we can give each other is permission to prioritize our own well-being. Remember, at this beautiful stage of life, every moment is precious. Choose carefully where and with whom you spend them. Until next time, may your days be filled with genuine connections and your home always be a haven of peace.